Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm Steve with Lucky Dice Antiques, here to show some of the things I've bought thrifting lately and that I'm going to try, in most cases, try and resell. So let's just jump right into it, huh? Let's see. Okay, this is Goofy. This was at the Free Store, the recycle center that fix the camera here a little bit. I've talked about before, but in case this is the first video you're watching of mine, you wouldn't know. Our recycle center has a little free swap place. People take stuff they don't want, and you can go get stuff that you can take stuff there that you want. And I find a fair amount of things there for free then that I can flip and resell. This is probably not one of them, but this was just fun. It's a little Yoda Star Wars McDonald's toy, and when I pull the lever down, he becomes a full-size Yoda, not just the head. How about that? And next we have, a couple of vintage mid-century bar glasses. I call them red with gold on them, the little gold, like not really a fleur-de-lis, but kind of like a fleur-de-lis right here. So two of those, and picked those up at Goodwill, I think. So stack those carefully. And how about a little brass duck? Who doesn't need a little brass duck, right? Yeah, cute little fella. And see what I can do with him. And okay, so I grew up in Richmond, Indiana, which is just due east of Indianapolis, right on the Ohio border. So when I was a kid, we went to Kings Island a lot, Kings Island Amusement Park, for those not from the Midwest that may not have heard of it. And anytime I find, I'm not going to buy current stuff from Kings Island, but when I find things like this, I do pick them up because I'm hoping there are collectors out there. This is like a beer mug, and it's for their roller coaster called the Bat. This was my inclination was to say short-lived roller coaster. I don't know how long it was actually there, but it did not stand the test of time. They had a lot of problems with the roller coaster and eventually took it down. It was a fun roller coaster, though. I rode it a lot when I was a kid, and it was one of the first, if not the first, roller coasters that had the suspended cars. The track's overhead, the car hangs down, and so then when you go around the turn, the car, swivels out or back and forth. Pretty common now in roller coasters, but back then, yeah, it was kind of cutting edge. So this is a nice, heavy mug, and yeah, I was really excited to find it, and hopefully I can find somebody that's even more excited to find it. And I have a couple more glasses here. I have one of each, like a regular glass. I don't know what that's called. It's not really a juice glass, just a regular glass, I'm going to call it, and then maybe a little bar glass with the what I call the fall pattern of flowers and leaves on it. So I do stack those, but I stack them carefully. And I have a piece of Pyrex here. Probably the first Pyrex piece I have bought since I started doing this in January of this year. So was excited to find it, and it's in good condition. No chips, chiggers, flea bites, none of that stuff that I have seen anyway, and I have looked over it closely, and I will look over it closely again before I list it, because you don't want to make that mistake, which I have made and had to pull an eBay listing. But so that's my Pyrex bowl. And speaking of Kings Island, which I should have remembered this was coming, I picked this up recently too. It's a little plate from Kings Island, and if I move it in close to the camera, you can see that the picture on there, of course, Kings Island Amusement Park is famous for having the replica of the Eiffel Tower there, and going across the sky there, about a third of the way up the Eiffel Tower, you'll see the little sky ride, which kind of dates this because when I was a kid, the sky ride wasn't there, and that was a long time ago. So That definitely there is no date on the plate, but the presence of the Skyride in that picture does date it. When I was a kid, I heard rumors that it had been struck by lightning. I don't know if that was true or not. Also, back on the bat thing, when I was a kid, there were rumors that, well, not really rumors. I was a kid, so I didn't pay attention to the news that much, but I believe that there was people that died on that ride. I don't know if that's true. I should look that up now. So don't quote me on that. I don't want to be accused of fake news or anything. So, but anyway, that's my Kings Island bit. I don't think I have any more Kings Island stuff to show. So, in most of my videos, I say I rarely pick up books, and invariably I show books in these videos. I don't think I did in the last one, but one book I'll always pick up if the price is right are Harry Potter books. I haven't sold any yet, but I'm accumulating. I mean, I've got, I don't know if I even have a full set. I probably have a full set, but then I have probably 2 or 3 partial sets. This is softback. It was actually a library book that the library here in Bloomington got rid of. And ironically, my camera, you can't see my camera because you're on the other side of the camera, is sitting on a little tripod, and to get it to the right height, I had to set it on some books. And so the books below it are Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, all 3 hardbacks. So yeah, I do have a plethora of these books. Eventually I'll probably start trying to sell some of them. I feel like they're timeless. When I first read them, I loved them. I still enjoy them. I haven't read them for a long time. But I feel like they're timeless, and kids of all generations will enjoy them, and my grandkids will enjoy them. So I eventually want to accumulate a full hardback set so that I have those for my grandkids to enjoy when they're older. I also picked this book up. Now, sometimes I pick up books because the price is right, and this book was free. This little hardback book called A Closer Shave, Man's Daily Search for Perfection, and it's got weird picture of frogs on the front of it. But anyway, the cover on the book, the jacket does have a tear there, but again, for free, why not buy, or not buy it? Yeah, here's all the money you want for it, nothing, and you can keep the change. So the inside blurb says, "Not every man in the world begins his day by removing the night's production of whiskers from his jaw, but 93% of the male population thinks shaving is the first order of business every morning." I don't shave every morning. Spoiler alert. This book originally sold for $16.95, and what was that a picture of? Let's see. I flip through here, and let's see if I get back. So I will just show this quickly because I'm not sure what this is. The story is behind this. This is Shaving Personalities, and it came with this picture. Okay. So there's that book. I also picked this book up. This was normally a quarter, but it was half price today at Salvation Army, so it was 12.5 cents. I paid 13. Getting change for half cent's tough to do. This is Persepolis, the story of a childhood, now a major motion picture. It is by Marjane Satrapi. I probably butchered that name. But it's a, I'm going to call it, because I'm old, I'm going to call it a comic book. It might be considered something else now. But in super duper condition, yes, not just super condition, super duper condition. And yeah, we'll see what happens. For 13 cents, I decided to give it a try. And I have a plate. And this plate was presented, I presume, to an Avon representative. My childhood history wanted to call him an Avon lady, because I remember when the Avon lady actually came and knocked on the door. And this was the second Avon anniversary plate. Get that? So, oh, that was bad glare. Maybe there you can see it. Looks a little dark, but the back of the plate says second Avon anniversary, the Avon door knocker, the symbol of welcome service, created exclusively for Avon sales dealers, made by Enoch Wedgwood, England. So, there's that. Okay, so that depletes the pile of stuff I have right here. But we're not done. I have a box right here. So my brother, Scott, is a Etsy seller. He's had a store for several years now, and for various reasons, he's what's the word I'm looking for? He's like not downsizing. Main sizing is not the word. I can't think of the word I want, but he's changing his focus of his store, and so he had a lot of vintage items, and he gave me a couple boxes of them. So thanks for the boxes of stuff, Scott. I'm going to show some of them here. Don't know if I have time to show all of them right now, because I try to keep these videos to 15 or 20 minutes. But anyway, I do appreciate him giving me these things to sell, and let's take a look at what he got for me. So. Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside and do this try and do it in a reasonable order. This is, well, it looks like it's gonna be a lot to take out. This is an Avon, ironic since I just showed an Avon plate, Avon Creamery Decanter, Roses, Hand and Body Cream Lotion, and it's still in the box. And do you want me to take it out of the box? Quick show of hands. Yeah. Oh, okay. What the heck? We'll take it out of the box. So, taking it out of the box, and ta-da! Looks like a little old milk can, and it's pretty full. So let's see what it smells like. I'm guessing roses, since it's called Roses, right? Okay, so it does smell a little like roses. Looking inside, it looks like the liquid has separated. It looks like pink lemonade with white chunks floating around in it. That does not sound appealing at all, does it? I will probably not mention that when I list it on eBay. But I will probably go ahead and, I don't know. I'll have to find out if Avon collectors want the stuff in the bottle or if they want empty bottles. My inclination, did I already use that word? I think so. Just to leave it in there. I mean, it does add weight for shipping, but we'll see. So thank you to Scott for that. And now I got to remember to put his stuff over here because I got to put it back in the box because I haven't added it to my inventory list yet. A lot of work to this, but it's fun. I do it because I enjoy it, but you know, I bring stuff in. I got to take, in most cases, not with the stuff from Scott, but in most cases, I got to take off price stickers, clean off the sticky gum residue, and then put them into my inventory list. Then I can start taking pictures and listing things. So it's a process. Resellers know that it is a process. And anyhow, so the stuff from Scott, I brought the box home, and it's sat here until today. And so I haven't inventoried it. So I got to make sure I put it back in the box. That was a really long explanation that you probably didn't care about, so my apologies. If you watch this again, you can fast forward, and you'll just want to fast forward until the 13:26 mark right here. Okay, so moving on. I have a... okay, this is all wrapped up in saran wrap, and I guess, because I'm going to have to unwrap it eventually, I will go ahead and unwrap it. And this is the boring part of the video where you just watch me take saran wrap off a glass. Okay, the boring part's over. So it's a, yeah, it's one of those, like some sort of horn. See the horn shape it has? Anyhow, frosted glass, tall, I mean, next to my head, see? It's a drink as big as my head. Really heavy glass, and really nice piece. No scratches or chips or anything, so there we go. If you have been in the market for one of these, this is your lucky day. Leave me a comment and we can work something out. And saran wrap, which has no vintage value, but is handy for wrapping those things. So I guess I'll just put that over here. I don't know. Okay. Here is a Santa Claus Christmas mug. Santa with glare from my lights on him. It is made by Oneida, however you say that. I don't know which way is right. Now I'm over here. No, I'm over here. Okay. I am back here. So anyhow, yeah, Santa mug. I had a word I wanted to use there and I can't think of it. So why can't I think of words today? Got a couple little Welch's juice jars that, let's see, this one's 95 Warner Brothers, Looney Tunes. And the other one is 1995 Warner Brothers Looney Tunes. Different scene. Okay, so I showed that side. So this one's got Bugs Bunny and Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny playing baseball with himself because he's that fast. And this one has the Tasmanian Devil blowing through a tree. So I see these a lot. A lot of people, I believe, started, when they finished the jelly, ditched the lids and used these as drinking glasses, which was a great idea. I see these frequently in the thrift stores, but I don't think I've yet to see one with a lid. So you have ones with lids; those have got to have a little more value for the rarity of the lids, in my opinion. So, okay, he's got everything so nice and neat and organized in here, and baggies and stuff. This is it's a Disney spoon, and I'm going to read about it first. This item was produced exclusively for official Disneyana Convention, September 16th to 19th, 1993, Disneyland Hotel. It is a collector's spoon, and I'm not going to be able to show it without a glare on it. It was limited to 2,000 pieces, so there are only 1,999 of these out there in the world, because I have one of them right here. So this actually sold, though, at the Disney store for $6.95. Maybe I'll just take it back and see if I can get my money back. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So that there, and what do we have? We have some Viewmaster slides and a Viewmaster. So we'll look at the Viewmaster first, and I'll try and quit talking into the box while I record this video. So here we go. Nice. In the box, Viewmaster 3D, 3-dimension viewer. And see the box from the sides. Yep. My arm won't bend that far. And yeah, so inside the box, oh, look at the graphics on the box. Those are cool. Different things: Red Riding Hood, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, mountains, and a guy in a boat. Anyhow, and then here's the viewer itself, and there are no slides in here. So I'm not really getting much out of this, but it does work. And so I'll put those back in the box, and let's see what slides we do. Oh, inside the box was this the instructions, in case you don't know how to do this. Now it looks like it's an order form that came with the Viewmaster to order more Viewmasters or to order slides. There's a whole list of slides on. I'm trying to keep the paper straight there on this side of slides you could order. So that must have been down here at the bottom. And just noticed the time. This is going to be the last thing I show in this video. I know you're sad, but I'll be back, I promise. So we have Buffalo Bill Jr., Woody Woodpecker, Cinderella, Three Little Pigs, Little Black Sambo, and Ugly Duckling. That one felt, okay, yeah, there are slides in there. It felt empty. Little Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel, and Jack and the Beanstalk. And lastly, Alice in Wonderland. I might actually have to take a look at these. I dabble in community theater, and just finished production of Alice in Wonderland early in April. I don't know when this video is going to air because I'm recording them ahead of time. But anyhow, yeah, so I was in Alice in Wonderland, and I played the Griffin, in case you're an Alice in Wonderland fan. And so it'll be fun to look at these, and maybe there's a Griffin in there. So, okay, I got 4 seconds left. I'm not going to make it, so we're going to go over 20 minutes. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all those YouTube things that the YouTube creators like me like you to do. And until then, have fun, enjoy life, and I will see you next time. Bye.